Welcome back. Today, getting ready for the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, turkey time. One thing that a lot of people miss is stuffing, turkey dressing, whatever you call it, bread stuffing. So I have this wonderfully delicious keto bread stuffing that I make with pork rinds. So first of all, what we're going to do, 52 grams of diced onion. And yes, I measure by weight, as I've mentioned before, because if I say, oh, a quarter of a cup, a half a cup, you never know how much that really is. So you dice it really small. And I've diced most of mine up already, but I just wanted to show you how small I made it. And then you need 89 grams of diced celery. And I like my celery small, again, as I do the onion. So you cut it in lengths. And I work with a small amount at a time, because if you're working with a big celery stalk, it's sometimes hard to. You try to get the celery and the onion to be about the same size. It's not crucial. It'll all work and taste just fine. So I have my diced celery and my diced onion. So what I'm going to do is, I have my nifty little burner here, turn it on medium, and I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And I'm going to saute the onion and celery until they're opaque. It's the first time I'm using my little burner, so we'll see how well it does. I'll turn it up until it heats up. You're going to take 4 ounces of pork rinds. And you're going to, these are pork rinds that I get at Sam's Club. It's a big thing. I like them. I also buy the big bags of Max at Walmart. And I save these containers and I just pour the Max into this container because it keeps them nice and fresh, but they're clean keto. So you just break them into the size of what a bread cube would be if you were making bread stuffing. The size doesn't really matter. As you can see, I've broken up. This is 4 ounces. Now to this, you're going to add the spices. You have a half a teaspoon of rosemary, and this is rosemary that we've dried from our garden. A half a teaspoon of thyme, and a half a teaspoon of sage. I love sage. Unfortunately, our sage is not doing that well. It was doing really well until it got really hot here in North Carolina, then it didn't do as well. And a half a teaspoon of black pepper, more or less to taste. And about a quarter of a teaspoon of salt. You just start mixing that up while we're still waiting for our onion and celery to cook. So as you can see, the onions are opaque, so time to add it to the pork rinds. So you add the onion and celery, and you get all that olive oil in there too, and you just mix it up so that's well mixed. Oh, that smells like Thanksgiving. Next, you add the chicken broth, and you do my own chicken broth. If you buy chicken broth, make sure it's clean keto chicken broth, no starches, no fibers, no filler. And you're going to start with about 3/4 of a cup and make sure all of the pork rinds are covered with the broth. You may or may not need the entire 1 cup. I may not need my cup. See, sometimes there's broth that on the bottom, so make sure you get all of that before you decide to add more. I might add just a little more because that was only about a half a cup, so we'll Do a little more. And I think that's going to be it for today. They're all well coated. Oh, I just cannot wait for this. And you know, you don't have to wait for Thanksgiving nights when you have chicken. This will even go great with pork. You know, you can make this anytime. It doesn't have to be Thanksgiving. So to that you have slightly beaten egg. Add that to the pork rinds. Mix it in well. So there's no reason that you have to go off of your keto plan during the holidays. You know, make sure you prepare ahead of time. If you're going to a family dinner, make your own keto stuffing and bring it with you. Keto treats, keto-fi, anything. And you can stay on plan during the holidays at all times. So now what you're going to do in the recipe, that you put it in an 8x8 pan and cover it. So if you're going to use an 8x8 pan, cover it with foil and then put it in the oven. But I have a small casserole, which is perfect for this, and it has a cover. So I'm going to be using my small casserole dish. And I am going to spray some olive oil on it just because. Now you put the stuffing in. Get all the onion and celery. Bake this at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. So we'll be back in 30 minutes and we'll taste. Welcome back. The stuffing has been in the oven for a half hour at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So now we're going to get ready to test it. Take the cover off. If you're using aluminum foil, be very careful in taking the cover off. Oh, it's steamy, it's nice. Look at that. That looks perfect. And as long as I don't spill it all, because, you know, I'm prone to accidents, as you've seen in other videos. Now, the taste test. It's still a little warm, but again, one of my small mouthfuls. Tastes just like Thanksgiving. Although, when I was growing up, we never had bread stuffing. My mom always made potato stuffing, and I never had bread stuffing until I went to college. And this is absolutely delicious. Clean keto, so enjoy your holidays.